there's Wokkpash Lake. Turns out I have to do this today because I can't go the other way. Horse threw a freaking shoe already. There'll be no slowing down. One horse goes, they're all going. Horses can stop in this better than I can. That was our camp last night, right down in the holler. Just found some really good grass, and so the horses are just munching. Nobody had really good food last night. Checking this out for the first time. Actually, that's pretty sweet. The caribou came to check out the horses. Pretty curious. What if it was a big grizzly bear? Both the horses can see him, but they're not too worried. They just don't seem to be too worried about each other, eh? Any other animals I should be worried about? Just the caribou. Guess he's literally telling us this is his home. We're the intruders. What the hell are you doing tied up to my favorite tree? Well, I'm gonna start breaking camp so that I can do some glassing from my seat. I'll have another coffee and I'll go about this slowly. Bring the horses down, give them some grain. Morning, guys. Morning, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Did you know there's a caribou behind us? Obviously not. Come on, guys. Hey, Cash, no? Cash, I said no. Get over here. Get over here. What do you think of that reindeer there? Prancer, Dancer, whoever in the hell he is. I know he didn't have much teeth, but better you than the idiot there. He'd get caught on the rope and shit would happen. Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna wait right there for me? That's it, boy. Hey, bud. Come on. Come on. You have eaten enough tonight. Here comes the rest of the herd. I seen them booking it from a ways back, but I feel like they just came down for water. I'll untie my strings and finish my coffee. Horses are saddled, just have to pack shit up. But this is funner. Yeah, guaranteed they're just booking it for the water. I should drive the dogs nuts. Not one, not two, but I don't know, about 10. Look at the little babies. It's cool, this kind of skyline there. They just show up everywhere. That's why I call it the Valley of the Caribou. I guess I got a name for everything. I've never been in this valley and not been greeted by some caribou. Got a bit of a rat's nest going on here. Usually do this at night, but for some reason last night I was just bagged. I don't usually get that tired. I don't know what it was. Feel good this morning though. They're probably going to cross the water and we're going to see them on that hill over here. I hope they don't walk right up beside the horses here. I'll take a walk over there as soon as I'm done these strings. Dogs have no idea at this point. Our Cash is smelling something. There we go. Strings done. A little sip of coffee. Let's go see if I can see these caribou drinking. Yeah, they went down on the other side of that hill. But they will drink. They'll show up again. They were kind of going this way anyways, so chances are that they're going to meander either along that face there or into this bowl here. So we'll just wait for them. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful, hot but beautiful day. Sun's coming up over there. We're riding that way, which is good. We'll have the sun to our backs. Be able to see everything. These guys got a bit of grain, so they're happy. Now time to start packing the panniers. Trick is as quiet as possible and balanced. Well, the trick with these things is find out where they were hooked up yesterday and go up one hole, because horses just naturally lost some weight. There we go. Good boy. Where'd the caribou go? Not drinking that long? Better turn it off until they come. So, we're on the road again. Just give you a view of this lake from up here. That was our camp last night, right down in the holler. Nice. And away we go. Let's see if they made it up that hill okay. Looks like they did. Okay, what do we got over here? A whole herd of caribou right off the bat. Dogs will wear themselves out pretty quick in this stuff. Good to get to camp, but good to be on the road again. So far we're 10 caribou in before we even started to ride. Now this herd up here looked to me like there was 6 or 7 animals in it. We'll go over this way and we'll decide whether or not we're going to go into that valley or not. Dogs smell caribou everywhere. It's all going to be good until that sun hits us. There's a caribou right there. He disappeared for a little while. And there's the trail. You lose this trail so many times. Basically, you gotta just book it the way you want to book it or across this stuff. It is easier on the dogs if I find a trail. I'll just take you on a bit of a morning ride. I'll leave it going until we get to the caribou and we get to see how many caribou there are. It is 7:30 in the morning. So because that moon was so bright, I was able to get up early. I've always gone up there and rode that plateau because I've never come out of the lake there. So it's interesting to see that there's an actual old guide trail that goes down the flats here. Nobody guides in here now. I want to get up there and see those caribou. Guaranteed we're getting up there. It's just a matter of when. Easier riding for the most part today, unless we go down to the cabin, which I don't think I'm going to do today. Well, God only knows. You don't know until you get there. Okay, I'm going to look over this edge here, and then I'm going up the hill. Nice. Oh my God. That's beautiful too. I could have camped down there, but no trees. Come on, work it, work it. Come on, yeah. Oh, there they are. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Any more? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys come here. Oh, there's another one over there. Right on that hillside there. I think so. There's a big rock. Yeah, I'm not going in that bowl. I'm just gonna wear the horses out going in there. Come on, we gotta go over here. Remember? There's a ravine there. Let's get up here, boys. Pretty country. Let's see if this little drop here will get us across. Oh. Up the ridge we go. Where was that trail? You know what? Let's play it safe and I'll just hike. I'm pretty sure that's the trail though. Ain't gonna kill me. Ain't gonna kill me. It was the trail. Let's go. I'm gonna save some battery here. Well, I kind of took the easiest route up here, and I'll be damned if there isn't a lake of sorts. No place to tie the horses, but I should be able to glass here for a bit. See if there's any sheep hidden in this valley. This is prime sheep country, I'm telling you that much. Huh, nice. Oh, beautiful little lake. No trees, no nothing. Looks to me like it'd be easy hunting anyways. I literally got nowhere to tie the horses to. But we are officially in sheep country. Look over this edge. Seen a lot of sheep sitting in the gullies. Hard to sit here and glass when you can't tie your horses. And of course I got all three on the way in here. Always amazes you when you look back. There's camp way down there. And we're only half an hour into our ride today. And we're already up here. It is 10 after 8 in the morning. Okay, we're gonna go for a little hike here. Hopefully the horses are okay. What do you think, guys? Nothing to eat up here anyway, so packs are good. If I find a place to tie the horses, we'll stop and glass for a bit. Kind of looking at those rocks over there. But anyways, I'll sign off, and when I do some glassing, I'll let you be a part of it. Just found some really good grass, and so the horses are just munching. Nobody had really good food last night, so again, no place to tie you damn horses, but not a reason in the world I can't stop for 5 minutes and let them have some good mouthfuls. If you're in a hurry in this country, you're an idiot. Got this mountain here blocking the sun. It's freaking awesome. We're going to stay on this side and we'll have the sun blocked for till late in the morning. Right? Right? I almost got stepped on twice today already. She's a hard hunt when sheep are up on that shit. Not a way in the world you're getting close on a bow shot. Look at this, guys. I found water right up top here. Not only that, but look at the grass. Holy crap. Nice water too. Whoa. God, if there was just even a couple of trees here, it'd be just the perfect place. Just gotta go down to this long grass. It'd be pretty mean if I didn't take the horses down to this. Oh. Okay, there's no reason I couldn't make a camp here. I just haven't got a tarp set up. There's some willows over there. One horse loose at a time, even an hour worth of eating, and they're gonna get some good eating here. But there is one problem, and that's the midday sun. Midday sun's gonna kill everybody here. And that sun ain't going over that peak until late. So if I'm thinking about everything in life, I ain't camping here. Look at the glassing you can do though. I mean, holy crap. Nice. I don't know why there's not sheep here with this nice little bowl of grass. Those are grouse screaming away. Toonie, you're gonna get stepped on, you standing that close to the horses. It's just a matter of time. You should go stand over there where Cash is. Let's go a few feet forward. The horses some new grass. There we go. Not one of them had enough to eat last night in that spot we were in. Well, another high mountain lake. And if I was hunting caribou, there's a great big bull right down there. That ridge right there is the start of Porcupine Valley. So this gets pretty rocky, so I'm going to get off and I'm going to see if I can. I know in order to get to Porcupine Valley, I got to head her down there. Obviously the end of the lake and down in that. But I think I can book it a bit. Because that caribou is a pretty good size. Definitely legal. This is rocky country this here though. Maybe I'll just go to this point and look around the corner. It's gonna wear on the horses. Getting through these rocks. Oh yeah, that's a legal bull. Oh, there's two. Hang on, there's another one. Okay, there's that guy. Oh, I thought I just saw another one. This is not working. Okay, I don't know if I'm going in there. So, I've just been sitting here watching that caribou when all of a sudden he just disappeared. Now, he wasn't walking, he was laying down. But of course when I was glassing him, and I've got him on the spot and scope and everything, he was laying there chewing his cud. And you could see those horns just brightly shine, eh? And now nothing. No, he didn't move. I've been here the whole time. I've been looking the whole time. He didn't move. What he did was lay down. And so basically, instead of the horns sticking straight up right now, he's laying on the ground having a snooze, just like you or I would, which makes that pretty bloody cool. That's why animals just show up out of the blue. Yeah, I could see them plain as day, and now I can't see a thing. I've seen it before, which makes me really realize how important it is to be patient, especially if you're bow hunting that. Now, obviously, you'd want him to be fully asleep, right? So, you pick a spot out where you would want to be close to him. You wait until he's freaking totally relaxed and disappears, and then you start. You go down, staying well enough away and downwind, and you get to the spot you want to get at. And then you wait for him to wake up, I guess. I wouldn't wake him up. I'd just sit in that spot and be patient. He's going to get up and he's going to start walking. But regardless, you're going to see whether or not you're close enough or not. You'd have to be pretty bloody quiet. Checking this out for the first time. Actually, that's pretty sweet. As you can see, it's got 5 up top. And he's just snoozing down there. Totally legal. Toonie get. Holy cow, that is cool. Of course I don't hunt caribou, but if I did, that'd be an easy kill. Got multiple ways of getting down at him. Sweet. Look at the size of that sucker. It's real finicky getting this set up, but once it's set up, this is what you get to see. So score 1 for purchasing this. Let's try and zoom it just a little bit more. Oh God, that's too close. God, it'd be awesome to bow hunt that puppy. He's bedded down, so if I could get into the ravine right down below him, I feel like I could get within bow shot. Right now I'm talking, so he's hearing me. So obviously if I was bow hunting him, I wouldn't be talking. Cool. Glad to see this thing works. And I'm glad he gave us, oh, come on, go sideways. He gave us a good sideways view anyways. So legal is 5 on top. He's got some good shovels on him too. I don't know what the legality of the shovels is, but you know what, I'll check that out later today. But I'm going to keep this down to a 3-minute video, thinking that, I don't know whether Twitter needs 3 minutes or not. Or one of them I think needs 3 minutes. I don't know which one. You can see that guy moving his head though. He knows I'm talking. So there, worked. First try, second day in. Not even at where I'm going yet. Okay, I'm going to sign off on this, if I know how. Well, got the shirt drying out. Got the dogs resting. Got the horses resting. And I've been glassing for a good hour and a half here. That's the only thing I've seen. I thought I saw a goat, put the spot scope on it. It was just a really beautiful white rock. And where I've got to go is into that valley right there. And then I curl that way. Now, a lot of people think that's the drainage down to the Wokkpash. And there's a few stories. I met the old guides in here. And there's a few stories about people trying to get down there with horses. Specifically, one guy went down there with 3 horses and 2 died. So, even the hikers, it's a challenge for hikers. It's not a good drainage to go down. It's very steep. So take a good look at it if you're hiking this, and don't go down that one. You follow that ridge, and that ridge is a beautiful valley, and that's going to take you to the proper trail down to Wokkpash Lake. Well, it's not proper. It's a shitty trail too, but it tries me, I'll tell you that much. Downhill kills my freaking knees. And unfortunately, on that trail there, I mean, I can have 1 hiking stick, but that's it. I can't have the 2. And you got to keep movement in certain places, because you can't have your horses bunch up on you. They'll end up rolling down the trail. So you have to work your ass off. When you get to a nice flat spot, of course, you give it a rest for a second, but there's some spots there that are so dangerous you have to keep movement. So this here is the canyon that I was saying you don't want to go down. Why anybody would is beyond me. But if you drop right off that canyon, the Wokkpash Lake is right there. And we are right at the entrance of what I'll call, and always do, the Porcupine Pass. Been an easy day for these guys so far. I've just been glassing and taking my time. I don't like having pack horses when I do that, but Pretty steep country. Sheep do hang out in here, but all I've ever seen is ewes and lambs in here. Once I'm gone past it, I don't usually come back for that reason. Filled up with that water down there, and I'm on the road. Okay, we are here in the Valley of the Porcupines. Not a tree to be had. There's nothing up here. Except the first time I rode up here, porcupines everywhere. And I remember one time riding through here in a blizzard. I always take that side there. So it was a blizzard, so I kept the high side of the hill to my right hand side, and I just rode through. That was nasty. Don't recommend it for anybody. Anyways, we are going, see that peak there? The slanted one? We're going over there sooner or later. It's midday when I don't like riding in the heat, but we got a good breeze going, so it's not too bad. I've got my hat on so you can see, and it's been a slow day for the horses, so nobody's sweating or anything. They've all had good drinks, so we might just go until we find a good camp spot on the other side of the Valley of the Porcupines, and then do some glassing tonight. There's Wokkpash Lake, and here's the trail. Turns out I have to do this today because I can't go the other way because a goddamn horse threw a freaking shoe already. It's just irritating, but it's what happens. Anyways, okay, we're gonna get the GoPro going for this hike down the hill. I've done the best I can. I don't have my hiking boots on, which I always like to wear down here. I got my freaking Skechers. Hiking boots are in the pack because I didn't expect to have to do this today. Another lesson in just should be prepared for anything. How the hell was I to know horse was gonna throw a goddamn shoe? God, it looks so easy. I wanted to go across there, but it just got nastier and nastier. And then that would have put me in the valley, because otherwise I got to come up there to go into the valley, which is fine and which is ultimate. But I thought I'd try to go across that ridge there. Well, that was not a good idea. Whew. We got over there, and of course with him only having one shoe, it's even worse. Okay, so this is it. Sometimes you just got to keep going. Come on, guys. There's no water up top there. Glad that I can use one stick anyways. This is where you just got to keep moving. There'll be no slowing down. One horse goes, they're all going. So it doesn't matter what happens to me. I gotta tuck and roll and keep going in this corner. Of course, the last horse in the line tends to cut it. Okay. 2 horses, it's a breeze. 3 horses, gets a little worrisome. God help you if you met a bear on this trail. But the bonus is, look at that lake. By the time I get to the bottom, my knees are shot on this one. Well, doesn't look like a slide happened. Well, I'm gonna find out. Oh, yes. No slide. Oh, I came through here once and the slide had happened. I'm slowing down in areas like this. Oh, looks okay. I don't care for rock falls. Well, I do when I'm hiking through here. I love to hear the sound of that third horse's hoof prints. Once I hear them around those corners, it's just a relief. Well, we got one more slide area. Do this really slow because we're changing elevations. I want all three horses to come down the elevation. A lot of times the third horse will think he knows better than where you're going. Okay, I have to take this slow. Man, you don't want the horses going fast on this anyways. Hang on. Horses can stop in this better than I can. Slow down. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.